Alethea Hill Sail Along Sewing. I hope you can hear me because I just did a video. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong and just practicing, trying to see, get it right. So Amari Sews, always sponsor Project Dresser Girl. She's done her first bid video announcing the Project Dresser Girl sewing for charity. So I thought I would come on and give you some suggested patterns if you plan on sewing this year. So my first one I wanted to share is this one right here. It says it takes a yard of fabric. It's so easy by Simplicity, and it's L9702, and the pattern was $2.97. I don't know whether I got it from Walmart some time ago, if they still have this available, but I always wanted to do the little t-shirt dress. So I thought this would be nice to do. And but I looked on the back of the envelope, it needs a button. And if you sewn before for the charity, we cannot have functional buttons. So I said, oh man, and this is a nice pattern. So this will be ideal for a t-shirt. The top will come over the head because it's knit and woven fabric. And you can color block this too. Look at it, so cute. Top outer tee and the woven at the bottom. So this is L9702. This is how it's looking on the back. And it's a woven dress pattern for a child's dress, a girl's dress. So the second one also is a McCall's, and it's rated easy. I thought about making a T-top out of this dress, but it has two buttons, and they're workable buttons. And I didn't know if the top of the dress would be large enough just to slip over the head. But if I did a T-top, it will be fine. This little one right here, view C, is just straight like this top and with the ruffles. And you have the leggings as well and a scarf. So ABC are cotton blends, and you have some knit here. Here is the line art. And this dress is from 10 and a half to 16 and a half. I thought it was good because they have the half sizes available. So next is McCall's Easy 7079, and this is also a plus size pattern, 10 and a half to 16 and a half. But this pattern is knits only. And I was thinking, if I got a t-shirt, but look at the back design. And you don't want to eliminate the back. That's nice for a larger girl or a younger child. So if I get a t-shirt and try to imitate or sew these pattern prints in the back, that will be nice. And it's calling for 1 yard or a quarter-inch elastic and 1/4 yard of seam binding. But I'm not going to do this year. So I was thinking stretch top and woven bottom. McCall's 7079, a plus size. The next one is McCall's 5797. Look at these little cute rumples and shorts, Can't do those, but we can do the dresses. And what it says, is labeled easy. And dress B, C, and E are woven fabrics. And let's see. Here's the line art. Nice. And you just need thread, but for the shorts and pants you need the elastic. And that's McCall's 57.97, sizes 7, 8, 7 to 14. And all of these patterns I got from Walmart. This one is so simple. It's another McCall's L9464. Isn't that cute? This is going to be the first one on my list to sew. I just love that little color blocking here. That is darling too. It says 3 yards with the little tie-up sleeves. That is so, so cute. Here's the line art. And it only calls for threads for the notions. That is so, so, so cute. Let's see. This pattern goes from a 3 to a size 8. Love, love, love it. Then my tried and true. I think this will be my 4th year sewing. This is a Simplicity 2241 Learn to Sew. And you're learning basic skills. Choose the right size. It'll teach you how to cut a pattern, apply trim, yoke, bias tape, ruffle, and stitch a hem. How simple is that? Here is the line art, and I've mixed and matched these little dresses I don't know how many times with all kinds of colors and bows and buttons, non-functional buttons. So it's only calling for the design of the dress is calling for buttons, but they're non-functional buttons, bias tape and thread. Nice. Can't go wrong with that pattern. So when I got to thinking about the dresses, I started thinking about the pockets. I love that pocket. And that pocket can be used for a larger size dress. And this can be used for a non-function. It has a button on a non-function button with a pocket. So the pockets and the dresses has to have at least one pocket on it. So I went searching for pockets. So I'm trying to clean up my summer sewing, and this is some of the fabrics that I had left over from my different projects. I don't know if this is enough to get a complete dress, so I can get pockets, cuffs, bows, or something out of that. This is another nice summery one I made some pants out of. Loved it. And I made a vintage dress of this. And I got to clean up my summer sewing, and that's one of the projects that I still have to work on. And the shorts came out of this denim shorts and a jacket. And the last fabric I pulled is this bandana fabric. That would make a nice dress too. I hope this video comes out right with the sound. And that's all I have. Tell me which one of these patterns, if any of them, would you sew? They're all pretty easy for this year's charity event. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you all. Sweet Sewing Inspirations. See you in the next video.